Well, Kevin, I am so excited about this brand new movie, Nighthawks.
Thank you. Me too. Yeah.
Yeah, you said you filmed it like a year and a half ago?
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I was on my way over here. I'm like, okay, I gotta read over the notes. It's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah, really exciting.
Really
and
exciting.
I got to work with Chase and
Your old
Janet,
buddy.
who
Yeah.
are my old friends. So yeah, I'm really happy with the movie. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Chad, and and this movie definitely takes on a lot of twists and turns. It's very unexpected. So tell us a little bit behind the premise of the movie.
So yeah, Chad is sort of very aptly named Chad. I mean, I think everybody knows it. Chad.
Everybody does know Chad.
Everyone knows a Chad. So I mean, that's what sort of appealed to me about. I mean, obviously the film is. I think still. I mean, especially when we were making it, the whole Time's Up thing had just sort of started, and there was just this vibe of sort of bringing to light all of these, things that were never really talked about, and so that was what was appealing to me at first. I mean, this movie clearly just like opens it all up. There's no sort of dancing around it.
It feels like, because I mean, you and Chase were both on Gossip Girls together, so it feels like this could be maybe like a plot point of Gossip Girls, like heightened to like a whole other level.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Chase is a really old. I mean, obviously from the show, but we've stayed super tight since that, and so I was attached to do this movie sort of before he was, and we were reading actors to play his role, and I just sort of hit him up, and I was like, it's not really the thing that you. Because the thing is, you look at Chase and you're like, nothing's hard for that guy.
Sure, yeah.
Like, there's never been a day in his life where you're like, oh, poor Chase Crawford.
Right.
It's like, never.
Never.
But he does have this kind of innate sweetness, and like a guy like Chad could take advantage of Chase.
Yeah.
Because Chase is a really sweet guy, and Chase is, I'm just talking about him now, and without him being here, but he's not gullible. That's not the word, but like he kind of is like, oh yeah, sure. Like you can lead him along. You can go like, no, we're going here, and he's like, oh okay, I guess we'll go. That's fine.
Sure.
And so he really fed into that side of his own personality, which again, you look at him and you're like, oh, that guy's like. He's running the show. He's like, yeah, let's go. But he's actually not like that. And so I knew that from him personally. And once we started working, I think the director was, Grant was like, oh, wow, I didn't realize that. Because he is actually very thoughtful.
Yeah.
And I could see him getting himself into a bad situation just because he was trying to be nice.
Sure.
And that's really kind of what we needed from Stan.
Totally. I mean, it's very like we said, an intense film.
Yeah.
So how did you guys kind of keep it lighthearted when the cameras weren't rolling?
Chase and Janet and I are all pals.
Yeah.
So, and again, people don't realize about shooting a movie is it's like 13 hours of sitting around.
Sure.
And then there's like an hour and a half of like when you're actually doing
working,
the thing. Yeah. I always call it like 2 hours of waiting and then 20 minutes of terror for the people who are not like into it. It's
hurry
just
up
like,
and wait.
yeah, you're just sitting around and drinking coffee and then like, go, like be an asshole or be terrifying or be, whatever. So, yeah, I mean, we were just hanging out. We were in New York and, we'd go out afterwards and but yeah, they're my people. So.
Totally.